All right, my ageless gainers. This is Jim Jones here. Stay here to the end. We got a free template. Comment at the below on what you are doing right for the following topic. Okay, what I am here to do today is go over what I do at 50 years old for longevity that is routine. Okay, fitness, nutrition, sleep. Okay, rest in there. Now, I know all of us don't get a lot of sleep, but I'm going to stick in order here. All right. So, as far as fitness goes, one of the main things I do is the 30-30-30 split. Okay. On waking up within 30 minutes, doing 30 minutes of exercise, and taking 30 grams of protein. Sometimes I go 50. So, it's 30 to 50 because I count collagen in there as well in my coffee. So, those are the 30 minutes of exercise typically is just walking for me. It's walking while I'm talking on the phone just to get that walk in, not sitting 30 minutes and moving from there. All right, so that is like number one. All right, I drink 2 glasses of water, typically 16 to 20 ounces of water upon waking up too. So hydration is key there. All right, and I mix in that water normally a little bit of Celtic salt or sea salt that is we'll get into that later, the real salt. All right. But moving ahead here on what I do as far as workouts go, my workout is a 3 to 4 day split. The fourth day, I normally do an extra leg day or a shoulder day because those typically have been my weaknesses over the years for my 30s and 40s, and I've built those up enough utilizing that extra day. But sticking to at least 3 days where you can do a split, you know, my split normally goes like this. It is I do back, okay, back and buys. I do shoulders and tries, and then I do legs and core. Typically, go along with my leg day. My core goes along with my leg day. So I normally put that together, and then, like I said, I do that extra fourth day, and that I've been doing that for about 3 years, in over time, and it's preservation of muscle. I have this youthful feeling about it as far as resistance training goes. I do not do a lot of cardio. I do a lot of walking. I walk 10 to 12,000 steps a day that are incorporated throughout my entire day. Some of them are indirectly, some of them are directly, especially a 30-minute walk every day that I do in the morning. That's a lot of steps to take. Typically, if you're going out for a walk or getting on a treadmill and doing it at a high speed, a high speed meaning like where I can keep a conversation and walk on the treadmill, not something that I'm blaring. But typically, I do a HIIT workout once a month or once every 2 weeks, something like that, and it's normally or I play a sport. I play tennis. I play basketball, so I incorporate that in there. But making things easy as you get older instead of harder, and coming up with that routine like I have here. So at the end of this video, click the like button, of course, and comment. I will send you my template that I use for myself. Okay, and that template, no cost. You just comment. I'll send it to you, and we'll go from there. But it's a meal plan, workout plan, combined together. The meal plan is not completed. You complete your own meal plan, but it's a great template to go by to keep you on track for as far as food goes. Now, as far as rest goes, you know your body. I know my body. You got to know your body and know its limitations. But not everybody. And I'm not gonna sit on here and say that everybody gets get your 6 to 9 hours of sleep like routine. Sleep in a dark room. Not everybody's doing that. Not everybody has the time in this life, in this world, to do that. I've just been making time over the past 3 years because little increments have incorporated, like sleeping in a darker room, without the sunlight coming in. But the idea here for me, for me as I've gotten older, is taking short breaks during the day. And if I don't feel like I work out that 3 or 4 times a week, I try to do a split where it's like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Sunday sometimes, and then split it around and go by what I feel, so my body is more of rest than trying to focus on getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep. So I typically get 6 to 7, but I always say there are makeup days. There's a couple days where I sleep 8 to 9 hours. Normally that's on a weekend or on a Sunday. but making sure that, they say you can't make up sleep. You can rest your body. You can give it the nutrients it needs to repair itself. That 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. I'm at 170. I stay at about 170 to 200 every day. I stay on the upper side of that 200 every single day. And I've done that for years. I mean, it's something that I don't even think about. It's, incorporated with food, protein shakes, healthy ones, typically whey protein isolate that is very clean, maybe 3 to 5 ingredients at the most. If you want to know what those are, comment and I'll let you know what those are as well. Moving forward, just making sure that you put yourself in a situation where everything that you do over time is incorporated, and take notes of that. Some of them are going to be mental notes, but some of them are writing them down and sticking to what works over time. When I was in my 30s, 40s, and, I did a lot of planning for my 50s. A lot of people don't think that way. I didn't plan for this gray beard, though. I do know that. But moving ahead on everything, making sure that you find out what works for you. And like I said, from the past, you'll see it in my videos, is getting a trainer at first. You shouldn't need a trainer forever. If you got a personal trainer, fitness coach that has this nutrition based background that incorporates nutrition into your workouts, that is the way to go, instead of just going to I train a lot of people in the past where they just utilized me as a trainer only, but didn't, got built muscle, seen results, but I can't go home with most people. Most people fall off, not all people, but as far as when it comes to the meal planning or the meal prep or whatever it is that helps you succeed on a week-to-week basis. And I'm a firm believer in getting your meal prep in order over time. And this way, some of the things you do when it comes to food become routine. Routine is good when it comes to that. I eat some of the, some people look at me, I eat the 3 to 4 same meals every single week that I rotate in and out of on a month-to-month basis. But I plan my meals 4 to 6 days in advance. That 5th or 6th day, I'm pretty much going off the fly for the day. I'll eat out at certain places. I'll take food with me. I eat a lot of healthy snacks on the go. A lot of healthy fruit. Fruit's easy to take, but those are things that when you're moving forward on your journey, is having a trainer in place in the beginning. I use a trainer every now and then myself. Right now, I incorporate a lot of a trainer right now that is more of a strength coach for me. Because my strength, as you get older, your strength goes down. Now, I had a hard time. This is why I did it. I had a hard time doing 1 pull-up. I'm in really good shape. I had a hard time just putting together 3 or 4 pull-ups even over time. And now I can rattle off 15 to 20. Because I got a strength coach, and I just really focused on that for a moment and incorporated that into the rest of my routine. But, because I wasn't really focused on strength, I was more focused on building muscle and losing body fat, especially around my abdomen, around my back, and around my obliques. So those might be some of the things you guys are looking at as far as being able to have a complete program for yourself that is forever evolving, where it becomes your evergreen program. And having a good coach, good personal trainer that has fortification with nutrition and bringing that element into it and putting it all together is very important over time. So we're going to have moments where we lapse, but again, it could be minimal. So focusing on these things that we just talked about, focus on the small things, that 30-30-30 workout program that I've been talking about. That's something to implement right away. It's very easy. It can be hard getting your protein in over time. It becomes easier. But comment below, hit that like button. Much love to you guys. This is one of my first videos I've done on this channel in a long time, or ever, but love. And here is to ageless gains. Later, guys.